Ekabo, Ekaro. It's time for the midweek recharge with Iya Funlayo and Iyalode Yeyefini. We give thanks. Hey, oh, hey Nandi, hey Erica, Ekabo, Latanya, blessings. Hey, good morning, Jess. Good morning, blessings. Ifetayo, Miss A. Muhammad Morris Scott, blessings. Sadio Akokokoku, I see you. Good morning, Nurse D. Francisco, Muffin, Natasha, Jamila, DeAndres, yes. Ifadori Muravel, good morning, good morning, good morning. Ekabo, Erica, yes. Yvette, yes. Empath Osun, all righty. Anifa, good morning, one of our regulars, yes. Ravel, my student, blessings, blessings. My goddaughter, Muffin, hello. Monian, good morning. Oboato, Satet, Miriam, Lori, blessings, blessings. Yes, sir, yes, sir. Lawana, hello. Hey, we're giving honor to Osun today. Ekabo, Ekabo. 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 Come on in, get comfortable. Ashil, T Star, Quentin, Aquarian, T Natasha. Hey. Ide were mita Osun. Ide were. Denise, hello. Zaina. Hey, Harriford, how are you? Ife, Omomio, Oboato. Hey, Ekaro. Yes, it is Wednesday, Sabrina, and we are here together. Give thanks. Ashe, Pronzi Perez, PMK 489. Hey. Mita Osun, ide were mita ya. Mita Osun, hey, ore ye o. Hey, Iyalode o. Yes, so egbe akika sege o. Hey, ore ye o. Hey, give thanks and praise. Hey, Jennifer Aramisa. Hey, yes now, twirl that skirt, put that hand up. Hey. Oh boy, I told Tamara, Big Fam Ross. Yes, so blessings. Leslie, grand rising to you. Ashel. Yes, so it is time. We are here for the midweek recharge. We give thanks and praise. We're so grateful always to be able to come together to give honor and praise to Olodumare, the ancestors, the Orisha. It is me, your favorite scholar priestess, Iya Funlayo, and we are sending so much love and honor to Iyalode Yeyefini in her absence today. You know, Comcast is playing ball-headed games and little internet issues and things, but we are invoking her presence, and she has fed. I spoke to her. She has fed Osun for us this morning. She is saying prayers for us. We are just bringing her into our hearts, and we just send her so much amazing heart energy for all of the ashe that she shares with us. We just give thanks and praise. Today we are giving praise to our mother of the sweet waters, Osun. Osun. Yes, so I am, Oshun is my mother, so I always have to give her so much praise. And she is the mother of our sweet and drinkable waters, the one where civilization sprung up at her banks. And so we just give so much thanks and praise for Oshun. And one of the things that I want to highlight today as we are recharging, right, as we are bringing our energy up, is that one of the things that is needed for us to be able to recharge is for us to reflect, right? Reflection. And so I want to put out this energy right now of reflection, right? Because the water was the first mirror. And reflection is all about seeing things as they are, being able to look into ourselves and see what is really there so that we can correct the things that need to be corrected and that we can maintain the things that need to be maintained. And so we give thanks for the ability to reflect. We give thanks for the banks of the river, which is one of the first places where human beings could just sit by a cool tree, drink some water, talk to one another, and reflect on what was going on in life. This is where civilization sprung. And so, I love to share work from our Baba, John Mason, Olo Batala, as well as a wonderful scholar of Orisha Studies, which we have in our community bookstore. Especially if you're new to Orisha Studies, it's invaluable. And just a little tidbit, a little bit, says Oshun is a riverine Orisha and the owner of the Oshun River. She is sweet, fresh water which sustains life and encourages civilization. Culture and civilization begin and stay at the riverbanks, and Oshun represents the peaceful and cosmopolitan existence that begins with encamping along the banks of a river. She is portrayed as keeping clean from constant bathing, right? So we reflect and then we bathe. We cleanse off when we need to. We charge, remember, cleanse, charge, and open. She is the river whose waters carry away germs and disease, right? Because still waters get stagnant, so it has to keep moving. She is represented by Akala, the vulture, which cleans dead carcasses, and Labalaba, the butterfly, which is the last to drink a victim's blood when after all the other animals have eaten. So these two animals, the vulture and the butterfly, are cleaners, right, that come through and keep the environment clean. Give thanks, Ivy, Deandris, Tumani. Yes. So Oshun is the river which helps develop civilization by giving people time, food, and security. What is needed to be able to ponder ideas. I'm going to say that again: time, food, and security. That's what is needed for civilization, right, to be able to take place. Because if we're worried about where our food is going to come from, if we don't have time to sit and reflect, then we can never develop anything. And so this is why Oshun, hey Oshun daughter, is connected with this idea of civilization, of reflection, and of purposeful development of the person, right? Purposeful development, becoming who we are supposed to be through careful reflection. Hey, Jason, careful reflection, right? And selecting out those parts of ourselves to enhance and taking off those parts, leaving those parts in the back that don't need to be enhanced. You hear the mothers out there, right? The crows coming. And so as we prepare to move into our prayer space, we are just going to take this energy of reflection with us. We're going to think about what it is that we might need to do, to shift, to move, to in order to recharge, in order to get ourselves to that next state of being that we're trying to get to. We're going to think about the cool waters that we need to ingest. We're going to think about those things that we need to maintain in ourselves that we've been doing well, right? Sometimes it's not all about changing. We don't change everything. We keep some things the same. We say, oh, you know what? That's working right there. I'm going to keep doing that. And so that's what this energy of reflection is all about, Teniwa. Ooh, I'm glad to hear you are hooked on the midweek recharge. Ashe, we're hooked on you. And so, of course, we are talking about Osun. So we are going to bring in water. Hey, my baba is Amuwagun. We know that water is the element, again, that is indispensable, that just hydrates us, that gives us that first place to look in and see our own reflections. And so we raise our water and we say, we know first that if what if you want to go and wash your body, is water you go use. Hey, indispensable. If it is you want to cook soup, is water you go use. So we go ahead, yes, Lori, and say, Omi tutu, Ashe tutu, Ona tutu, Ile tutu, tutu laroye, tutu bobo, egun tutu bobo, Risha tutu, emio tutu bobo, wa. Tutu, as water is cool. Tutu orimi, we pray for our ashe, our spiritual energy to be cool. Yes, muffin water. We pray for Ona, the road we walk upon, to be cool. We pray for Ile, our home, and Ile, the earth, to be cool. We pray for Eshua Dara Hanika and Losoro, the one who carries our prayers to both sides of the universe. We pray for him to be cool. We pray for all of our Egungun Bawashe, to be cool with us, to be cool with us. We pray for our own Ori. Go ahead and touch your Ori. You know that if you want a house, you better ask that Ori. If you want a spouse, you need to ask that Ori. If you need some money, you gotta ask your Ori, because we can only receive that which our Ori sees as being possible. Give thanks, Ashe. And so we pray for coolness to bring in all of these blessings that we are about to call down. Ashe Mojuba. Mojuba Olodumare, Oba Aterere Kaiye, Mojuba ti Ojo, Mojuba ti Orun, Mojuba Ile Ogere Afoko Yere, Mojuba Rumila Ileri Fin, Mojuba Ibarumole Ojukotu, Mojuba Ibarumole Ojukosin, Mojuba Okanle Niri Moirumole. Mojuba Koda, Mojuba Sheda, Mojuba Rebeletife, Mojuba Wenia Finju Eye, Mojuba Egungun Ile. It's your time, Egungun Bawashe. Call on your ancestors. Egungun Bawashe. Go ahead, Carol, call them. Iba Egungun Mofe Egungun Bawashe. For that, I call those ancestors, yes. Go on ahead. If you only know one name, call it. Yes, and call it close and make it your business to learn more. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. Yes, so Mojuba Ori, Mojuba Baba, Mojuba Yeye, Mojuba Wana La Seku, Mojuba Bobo Bobo Risha, Mojuba Teshwadara Nika and Losoro, Mojuba Baba Miobata La Epa Baba Rubo, Epa Orisha, Epa Mole Baba, Mi Mojuba Oshunye Oreye, Mojuba Shango Kaokabi, Si Mojuba Ogunye, Omomari Wo, Gumbe Miobio, Shebeni Akoko, Mojuba Osho de Mata, Mojuba Mobeji, Mojuba Egbe Akika. Sege, Mojuba ye moja olokun, Mojuba oya yansa Orisha oko erinle bobo orisha. Inka mashe bobo wanti ani fe fun olu mi fa para se na tunji mi ola sembolo mo wewe mi Yeyefini bago mi olu fe kun Open your expenses, Bobo Wanteni fe fun Fuani, Orire, Fuani, Ilera, Fuani, Alafia. We say King Kamashe to each and every one of you listening to the sound of my voice. Just a couple of you, Philly, Strawberry, Aquarium, Bayou, Miriam, Azure, Quentin, Ivy, Ifamuagun, Rosalind, Aramisa, Lori, King Kamashe, DeAndres, Tumani, Tamara, all of the almost of Ile, Ashe, Ire, give thanks and praise. May no harm, hurt, or danger come to anyone listening to the sound of my voice. We say kosi iku, kosi arun, kosi epe, kosi ofo, kosi olopa, kosi ibina, kosi fiti bo, kosi wahala rara. May there be no problems whatsoever for anyone listening to the sound of my voice. May only goodness abide with you. May only peace abide with you. May only prosperity abide with you. May only purposeful connection abide with you. May only all the abundance that is there in the universe for all of us to tap into, may all of that abundance abide with you. Ashe, 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 ashe. So, ibae sure, ashe, ashe. Yes, so give thanks. Ashe, story of motherhood. I'm glad you are here. I'm glad you're happy to be here. Yes, I see all the ashes and all the hearts and all the love. Ashe, Tasha, beautiful. Good to see you. Sending heartfelt condolences to your family. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks, give thanks for each and every one of you. Yes, 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 yes. We have to pull up our energy. We have to cleanse ourselves. We have to charge ourselves, and we have to open ourselves to the magic, to the magic, to the magic, and to all that is possible for us. Ashe, ashe. Yes, Crystal Zena, lady, keeping it 100. You know, I love that name. We be keeping it 100 up around here. Yes. And so we know after we call out to the universe, we got to reflect a little bit. We have to take some time to listen to what comes back to us. Epiphany, yes. We have to take some time to listen to what comes back. And this is normally the time when we call in the grand ashe of our Iyalode. So we're just going to send her some heart energy again right now. And I'm going to share with you that you need to go on to her YouTube channel and look up her ritual for Osun with the pumpkin. Okay, search on her YouTube channel for the pumpkin ritual for Osun, because this is the time for pumpkins. This is the time for bringing in prosperity. Pumpkins represent prosperity. I've got a bunch of little white pumpkins on my shrine back here. Always offer pumpkins to the shrine at this time of the year. So you're going to find out exactly what to do and exactly how to tap into that. And so I want to share with you today, for those of you who may not have experienced it as yet, a meditation that I created for Osun. For those who may not know, I have a meditation album that is out. You can get it at my website, asheire.com. And created it for those of you who love meditating with me, who have enjoyed it since my days at Harvard at the Center for the Study of World Religions, when I was doing it live, then to the phones for 2 years, and now live via video. And so I want to share this meditation with us and tap into this energy of reflection that we are seeking. And so we just give thanks and praise. We give thanks and praise. We're going to bring ourselves into our meditative space and begin breathing deeply, taking some nice deep breaths. We're going to, ashe, ashe. Tamara says she loves it. She got it as soon as it dropped, ashe. So yes, let us enjoy together, and I'm going to enjoy it with you all. It's always beautiful for me to be able to enjoy the meditation as well. So let us enjoy this together. Ashe. We're going to begin by taking 5 deep breaths in through our nose and out through our mouth. And as we take these breaths, we're going to allow all imagery in our minds to begin to fade. We allow it to become fainter and fainter, paler and paler, until we're left with a brilliant white in our mind's eye. Continue to breathe as you hold this white in your mind's eye. that from the corners of this field of white, a golden color begins to emerge, and it begins to spread inward toward the center, more and more, until all of the white has been covered, and you are now holding a field of golden yellow in your mind's eye. Continue to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth as you hold this yellow in your mind for just a few moments. Continue to breathe deeply in through your nose and out through your mouth as you hold this yellow in your mind for just a few moments. Out of this yellow field in your mind's eye, a scene begins to emerge. You are sitting where you're sitting now, and you stand up and walk outside. But instead of the street, you find a river flowing. Which way is it flowing? How fast? And how clear is the water? Take a few moments to allow your river to manifest. You then choose a direction and begin to walk either along with the current or against it. And as you walk gently, deliberately, and slowly, gazing into the water, being mindful of the current, taking note of anything that you see along the banks of the river or in the water. As you continue to walk, you come to a very large stone, and you climb atop it and have a seat. As you're sitting, you notice a pile of smaller stones next to you, and you pick them up and begin to rub them between your fingers. They're cool and smooth river stones, and they feel good in your hands. You take one of those stones and raise it to your mouth, and you begin to whisper about something that is heavy on your heart at the moment.
Once you're done whispering your concern into this rock, you toss it into the river. You take another stone from your hand and raise it to your mouth. And again, begin to whisper about a concern or burden. Once again, when you're finished, you toss the stone into the river. You repeat this gesture as many times as you feel you need to, and for the amount of stones that you have in your hand. And when you have finished, you stand and come down from the rock, continuing to walk along the bank of the river. As you continue to walk, you begin to feel a presence nearby, and you turn to see that someone is there. Who is it? You reach out your hand to him or her, and they take it, and you walk hand in hand for just a few moments. After a few moments of walking with this person, you give their hand a squeeze and gently let go. They fade out of the scene. As you continue to walk, the scene begins to fade. The river begins to fade. Everything around you begins to fade until you're left once again with a brilliant white field in your mind's eye. Take 5 more deep cleansing breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth.
Ashe, 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 ekabo. Welcome back, Oreyeye. Welcome back. I pray that you enjoyed that journey to the riverside. As many times as I've listened, it's always new each time. We just give thanks, and we know again that in order to recharge, we have to reflect, we have to cleanse, We have to call in that which serves and lifts us up and release that which is holding us in any way. And so I pray that that was a beautiful journey and cleansing for you. I see the hearts going up. I see the ashes. Yes, powerful. Yes, so powerful energy. Give thanks. Give thanks. As always, it is such an honor and a pleasure to get to spend time with you and to just share this heart energy, to recharge ourselves, to be able to visit with our dear mother. Oh, I see Aquarian saying, I want to go back to the river. Ah, yes, oh, me too. Yes, yes, Ashe. Karen, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Ashe. I see all of our family on IG. Just thank you. I'm so appreciative of that feedback and glad you enjoyed it. You can participate with that one anytime you like. You're welcome to visit asheire.com to come on and use the medicine. You can also visit our Iyalode, who is normally my co-host for the Midweek Recharge at Yeyefini.com. She has some beautiful meditations there as well for you to use in between the times that we are together. So please come on and use this medicine, get these meditations, enjoy them, share them with your family. This is a beautiful point of entry for people who may not be familiar with the tradition to be able to connect with it in a real way and really feel something. You know, a lot of times we're learning and we're teaching, but we also need to just feel it at times. And so I'm so glad that you felt it. Please do save the date as well. The Black Spirit Solstice Summit is coming back December 19th. Iyalode will be one of our presenters. We have 6 other presenters that will be joining us for a full day of all the Juju Black folk do. You do not want to miss it. It's going to be phenomenal. And then today, in just about 20 minutes, we are launching the Ashe Ire Co-work Cafe. And so we invite you to join us. We know that it has been a little bit isolating for many of us who are working at home. And so we have decided to launch a co-working space on Wednesdays after our recharge so that we can come together and work together. So this is the address, tiny.cc/Ashe Ire Cafe. If you are part of the Ashe Ire family group, we're going to post the link in there too. So come on and join the group. If you're not a member, you can join at facebook.com/Ashe /groups/Ashe Ire. So to join the Ashe Ire family group, let me just put that here and you can join us over there. We have our marketplace on Mondays. We had to have discussions of what has been shared during prayer and recharge. And so we invite you to come on and become a part of the family and just share in everything that we have to offer and connect with one another. We love you. Iyalode and I love you. Iyalode, we love you. Let's hit those hearts for Iyalode. Let's send her some more heart energy today. Let's just lift her up and connect with her. We give thanks for her Ashe. We give thanks for the Ashe of each and every one who has joined us today. And we look forward to being back together again when we can connect, when we can recharge, when we can give honor and praise to Olodumare, the ancestors, and all of our divine beings. So I will look forward to seeing you all. Remember, you can join us at the cafe. It's going to start up at 1 p.m. Eastern, which is 11. Yes. Or excuse me, 10 Pacific. All this time zone stuff, we be existing in all times and spaces. So we'll look forward to seeing you in there. We'll just play some music and just be in each other's company as we work on whatever it is that we're working on. All right. Sending you so much love. Thank you so much for the support. Of course, we also welcome your donations. Let me not forget that. Open up that ministry of giving. We welcome your donations. We give So much honor and heart energy and thanks to all of those who donate to the ministry. We welcome you to donate if you have felt moved and feel like you would like to pour out a blessing, and know that everything that we do here is from the heart. It is for you. It is because we love you all, because we love our people, we love our community, and we always look forward to being with you again and again and again. So be well, and we will see you soon in the cafe. Odabo.